It's almost St. Patrick's Day, and you're gonna need something to soak up the corned beef and cabbage. And what's better than an Irish soda bread? And according to 23andMe, I am 69.6% British and Irish, so I have the authority to show you how to make Irish soda bread. With only 7 ingredients, you're gonna wonder why you've never made this before, and you'll be making it long after St. Patrick's Day. For our Irish soda bread, we have 4 dry ingredients, 3 wet ingredients. We're gonna get them combined, make our dough ball. It'll be in the oven, and you'll be back to your Guinness before you know it. First thing, we need 4 cups of all-purpose flour into a large mixing bowl. Then we're taking 4 tablespoons of sugar. I'm gonna follow that with 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And then 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Let's blend these dry ingredients really well. All right, up next, our wet ingredients. I'm gonna make a little hole here in the middle of our flour mixture. And that's where I'm gonna place all of our wet ingredients. For our wet ingredients, we have 1 3/4 cups of buttermilk. Make sure you shake it really well. I've got a beaten egg I'm gonna put in. And then with a fork, I'm just gonna blend the beaten egg and the buttermilk together. So I'm gonna pour the buttermilk and the egg in the little circle I made in the flour. And our last ingredient, we have 4 ounces of butter. It's cold butter. I've cubed it up. That's gonna keep little pockets of butter all throughout our dough as it's baking. So as it's baking, these little clumps of butter are gonna melt and just make the bread taste fantastic. All right, with a spoon, let's combine all of our ingredients. We're gonna mix the heck out of it. All right, so I'm gonna take the dough out of the bowl and put it on my countertop that I'm going to lightly flour, and then knead this into a nice smooth dough ball. On the countertop, let's put some flour down here. All right. All right, let's see if we can't knead this into a nice, smooth dough ball. I've got a great dough ball. I'm gonna get a baking sheet with some parchment paper on it. Let's put our dough ball on our parchment paper. And then in the center, we're gonna cut an X, all right? So a deep X across the top of our dough ball. Oven is preheated to 375. We're gonna bake our bread here for 45 to 55 minutes. So my bread has been in the oven for about 50 minutes. I think it's about done, but a good way to check if it's done, you can give it a little thump. If it sounds like it's hollow, you're good. All right, I'm gonna put it on a rack, let it cool. You can eat it when it's warm or at room temperature. Ooh, look at this. Okay, before you have too many Guinness, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Happy St. Patrick's Day.